Cameras in public parks. A KXAN viewer called one to our attention earlier this year, so we submitted a public information request. Come to find out, the city had perched it high in a tree to catch vandals. That led to our investigation into whether it's violating your privacy. KXAN's Jared Wise joins us live from Pease Park with more.
Hi there, Leslie. Yeah, this was just one camera installed last November by code enforcement per the request of the Austin Parks and Recreation Department. Now, it's no longer in this park, but when it was here, it was moved to a few locations over the course of a few months, capturing hundreds of images. It was installed after repeated vandalism to trees and some of the irrigation system here. But the fact that it was hidden in the trees and with no signs notifying you that you could be under surveillance has some concerned.
It's very, very nice.
Trisha Tanner enjoys relaxing and letting her two kids cool off at Pease Park. But she's not as comfortable knowing a camera may be floating around without her knowledge.
It could definitely feel like an invasion of your privacy, even though you are in a public space.
This one particular area in the park was receiving a lot of vandalism.
Austin Park Rangers asked the city's code enforcement division to install a camera in this tree in Pease Park to catch repeated vandalism to trees and a $45,000 irrigation system below. This is the same type of motion-activated still camera code enforcement is currently using to catch illegal dumpers in other parts of the city.
You know, it did take a lot of pictures, but we never were able to be there at the right time, the right place with the camera.
The camera was placed in more than one location in the park over the course of several months. In that time, they were unable to catch any criminal activity.
Cameras have never been shown to reduce crime rates, reduce incidents of crimes.
Brian McGivern, a lawyer with the Texas Civil Rights Project, says the cameras are legal, but it's in a gray area of the law.
It's borderline, and people are certainly far more likely to expect privacy in a city park than next to a jewelry store.
And like many stores with cameras, he thinks there should also be signs in parks with cameras notifying park goers as well.
Well, really, if you want to reduce the incidence of crime, sometimes signs saying that there are cameras can be more effective than the cameras themselves.
But park officials say they don't plan on putting up signs if they use the camera in the future, because it would defeat the purpose.
If you post a notice, you know, that you may be under video surveillance, then they may move somewhere else. They may move to private property. So, you know, the idea is for us to be able to catch the individuals committing the act, then we move on.
Now we're told code enforcement would review those images. If no illegal activity was found, they would automatically delete those photos. Now, the Austin Parks and Recreation Department is looking at possibly purchasing up to 2 cameras for instances just like this to use in other parks. The cost per camera, about $6,000. Reporting live at Pease Park, Jared Wise, KXAN, Austin News.